Please carry on long enough that the message, your voice was getting deeper and deeper, isn't it? Honestly, this has been 23 years. How'd you make a poodle out of a balloon?
We're back again today for another Would I Lie to You clip, and once again, a new contender to be checking out.
Yes, always excited for a new contender, and again, would I lie to you? Say no more.
It's been good. Like we've done a lot of James Acaster, we've done a lot of Bob Mortimer. It's good that in the last week or so we're really opening up our horizons and seeing a lot more players come into the game. So this, we already know who he is. Jon Richardson, one of the hosts or one of the contestants that's always in Countdown. You know Jon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very funny man.
Very funny man. So we're going to see his story, and it is called I Was Told to Stop Stalking a Clown.
I feel like it's the other way around, but okay.
Yes. In any other... When you hear stalking and clown, you don't think it's ever the person stalking the clown, but... Hey, Let's find out. This is only a short one, so let's hear Jon's story and let's start building that baseline to find out if he's lying or telling the truth. I feel like it's going to be quite easy to work out if Jon is lying. I think we're going to be able to see through it. I think he's quite transparent.
Ooh. I don't think that of him. I think he's... I see why you would say that, but I think he's a little bit more of a incognito liar, and a ninja liar.
Ooh, he's a bit of a Claudia Winkleman.
Yeah, he's got some skills, I think, behind his storytelling. So, yeah, we'll have to see.
All right, well, let's see him put these skills to the test.
When I was a child, I was told to stop stalking a clown.
When you're a child?
Okay, I guess that almost... It's funny because that sounds ridiculous, but that almost makes a little bit more sense. Okay, maybe you really like... Maybe it's like at a fair or something in a day, and you just keep hanging out following this clown. Maybe that's the story, the direction we're going to go in.
Yeah, it's like when I was a kid, used to follow around Ronald McDonald, hoping he'd hand out cheeseburgers.
Hey, there you go. You've stalked a clown.
Yeah, I didn't get cheeseburgers.
Hey, we got Bob on that team as well.
Bob's back.
All right. Hopefully he puts on his detective hat and finds some stuff out.
Because I liked him.
How old were you, Jon?
9.
What was the name of the clown?
Dozy David.
Dozy David?
He was opening a shopping centre where I grew up.
Sorry to interrupt, but as soon as Bob heard Dozy David, he's like... I'm going to remember that one for one of my future stories.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous name to add to his repertoire.
And I saw what I believed was genuine magic.
What did he do?
He did card tricks, and he juggled, and he did jokes, made animals from balloons.
What was the nature of your stalking? Physically following him or phoning him? Or...
It was on the phone.
How did you get his number?
Oh, it's on the
Because
phone.
I asked for his autograph and he gave me his card.
What, Dozy Dave?
I thought for a minute then you were going to say he gave me your autograph and included his number. So talk us through then what
To a
happened.
9-year-old.
You leave it a day or two, do you?
I left it a day or two because I didn't want to look...
Classy.
Give him a chance to get home in his car that keeps falling apart. So what did you do? Talk us through the first conversation.
Well, no, that's the thing. He never answered his phone. So I used to leave messages. Hey, David, it's Johnny here from Lancaster. Just worrying if you're coming back and doing any shows or...
OK.
Give us a ring, we'll see what happens. He never rang back, so I had to ring him again, didn't I?
Right. And how long did this go on for?
Well, a few weeks.
How many times
how
in
often?
those few weeks did you ring him?
I would imagine it was something like every other day.
And was it the same messages or was it getting steadily more menacing? Were you going... Now listen here, Dozy Dave. If you don't call me back, I know where you live. I've got your address on the card. I've got your number. Yeah? I'll come round your house. I know where you keep your balloons. If you don't call me, I'll get a bucket of confetti and I'll throw it right in your face and you'll think it's water. And what's worse than that? Just watching you.
Yeah, what's worse? I'm gonna come round and mend your car.
Did this carry on long enough that the message, your voice was getting deeper and deeper, isn't it? Honestly, this has been 23 years. How'd you make a poodle out of a balloon?
How did it end then, Jon?
It ended very upsettingly when his wife or girlfriend answered the phone and said, David says, will you stop calling the house?
Oh, this is a heartbreaking story. Lee, what do you think? Could that tale of woe be true?
I don't know if I've heard enough to say if it's true or false. I mean, that's all we've got. So I'll say it's true,
Okay.
I guess.
I feel like I heard enough. I think it's true as well. I'm pretty confident with that. That rings very true to his sort of personality. He's very obsessive compulsive, and I can imagine as a child him doing something like that. And I felt like when he was telling that story, like he was reliving it. It didn't feel like he was looking up to try and make it up. I felt like he was just like living through those moments and almost somewhat embarrassed giving those facts away as he was saying like it was every other day. So yeah,
true. And I kind of do agree with what you're saying there, because from what we know of him, I would assume he was this timid but very curious boy.
Yes.
So, he would be like almost that kind of child that you would just lose in shopping centres because he sees one thing and just walks away from his parents. But yeah, no, I think that you made a good point. Like he didn't show any telltale signs of lying, but at the same time, it's a pretty common thing for kids to have weird obsessions like that. Like, famous people that aren't really famous, they're just, to you, they are.
And I can imagine after getting that, he probably missed the first call. He listened to the voice message and then he recognized the number. So he just like screened all the calls for the next 2 weeks until he's just like says to the girlfriend, look, can you please just like send him away?
How rough though.
Yeah. I think if this is true, that would have devastated him as a child.
Yeah, I do too. It's probably the way he is now.
I love how much Lee Mack just went off on a run. Once again, like you give him a little bit, give him an inch and he'll run a mile with it. So many jokes in such a short amount of time. Yeah. And then Bob jumping in and adding to it as well. That was fantastic.
I love the thing he said about confetti, where he's just going to spray him with confetti as if it's water.
I think it fits his character profile. Sweet. I think it's probably true.
Well put, Bob.
True?
Yeah.
For me,
okay.
Yeah.
We'll say
you
all
truth
think
across
it's true.
the board.
John, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a truth.
Threw in the A just to throw us again.
Yeah.
Damn you, John.
What I'm really happy about is like as we visit more and more different people throughout the show, like they're all fun. There hasn't been a single dud in this entire show yet. And I thank you guys at home for recommending the right clips to us, because we're obviously seeing the best of the best. But I feel like we're only just scratching the surface of what's out there.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with John. I think John has got a lot more to show us. I didn't really gauge too much from there, whether he was a skillful liar or just had a convenient story. But I think that's probably what we need for the next couple of videos. So if we can get some more John, and we can work out maybe whether he's whether he's a good liar or not, then that would be really cool for us.
Yeah. Don't tell us if the story is truth or a lie, but if you just have any particularly good John stories that we should check out, by all means, throw it in that comment section below. And if you want to see some more Would I Lie to You reactions, by all means, click on that playlist just up there. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one.